Hello there, cuties. I am back live to bring you a reading for today, Wednesday, April 1st. How are y'all doing? Did y'all get any April Fool's tricks pulled on you? I got one pulled on me. It was pretty mean. Anyways, the rest of the day, though, has been a delight. So let's get directly into messages. If you're new here, welcome to the team. Make sure that you follow on YouTube and everywhere else you can find me so that you can get my messages and notifications more regularly. Somebody has money coming in that couldn't wait to reveal itself. And it's a high priestess, somebody who's very much tapped into their intuition and emotions. Congratulations and good job. It seems like it could have been a journey for you getting to this point of trusting your intuition, so congratulations. This is a rebirth for you, and it is something that's taking place this spring at this time. Oh my God. For some of you, this is also coming with a rejuvenation in your love life. This is an energy that's really beautiful, and this is somebody who's very active and somebody who's going to activate you, and they want to bless you. They want to make your wishes come true. The Nine of Cups is literally the card of wish fulfillment, so I'm seeing that as a very beautiful energy for you. Now, the two cups that I had pulled were the Six of Wands and the Four of Cups in reverse. And this is a really good sign to me that not only are you being rewarded and acknowledged for the work that you have done and for your efforts in many different situations, but also that you're learning to embody more the energy and the frequency of gratitude. You're learning to look around at what you have around you and say, I do feel blessed today. I do feel grateful for these experiences. I do feel profound joy in my presence. Okay? Shout out to... Nope. Close call. Okay, we have the Magician. So for some of you, you might have a very strong connection to Mercury, to Hermes, to communication. Some of you might be encouraged to try more writing, singing, public speaking, and for some of you, embodying this energy a lot more is going to be very fruitful to you. In terms of long-term commitments, I see something very stabilizing coming in for you. No co-hosting right now, but thank you so much for the invite. I want to pull 5 oracle cards for you at this time, collective. Ooh, everybody's inviting me to host today. Love that. Love that. The Magician and the High Priestess. What a way to start the day. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay. First and foremost, we have protection. But specifically the Helm of Awe. So some of you could be learning a new language or learning to work with various symbols. Some of you could be wearing symbols of protection or doing protection work, increasing protection work. But know that this coming out as the first card is this reminder of what is actually awe-inspiring. You literally have so much protection. Some of you in the angelic realm, in the ancestral world, you have so much heavy hitters around you. It's ridiculous. People can't really touch you at this time, and I think people are starting to know that, and it's causing them to have jealousy. And this is very important, so pay attention, because evil eye and jealousy is the oldest curse, basically. It's the first curse. And so it's going to be important for you to do little things of protection, maybe wear symbols of protection while you're out. And it doesn't have to be obvious. It doesn't have to be a Nazar or Hamsa. You don't have to show that you're wearing protection jewelry, as it were, or talisman. But it's just important to remember that not every compliment is a compliment at this time, because there are definitely people around you who are just they're the energy is of how the Ouroboros is the never-ending energy of the snake. It's an old alchemical symbol, because the snake has this rare ability to actually do that to itself because of the way a snake's stomach acid dissolves stuff. So if a snake is hungry enough and puts its tail in its mouth, it can start to eat itself. It's insane. But the symbolism of that is something that's very connected to limitless energy. I'm not going to give y'all a free alchemy masterclass today. I just don't have the time. But it's like you have this energy of people around you who are like seething and like destroying themselves. But it's still important for you to pay attention, because like if you're getting like, you're going to be receiving a lot more attention. And it's important that you be, I feel like for some of you, you're guarded around like this energy of that's coming in of like wish fulfillment, romantic offers, and career. And you're doing so for a reason, and that is like affirmed by these cards in this message, because first we have soulmate. So it's like not just soulmate energy coming in or expanding in terms of like love and relationship and partnership, but also in your connections. So like for some of you, you could be building like a company or building a business, and it's like the direction that you're going is that the people that are coming in to work with you are soulmate connections, right? Not all soulmate connections are romantic. However, this is primarily speaking about a romantic connection, but it's talking about you going through this level up wherein the people that are around you, the energy that surrounds you, are going to be soulmate connections. You're going to have really wonderful bonds around you. And it's important to just protect them. And it's really beautiful because we have divine masculine and shift. So for some of you, this is talking about a kind of romantic connection that is going to be world building, world transforming, like very powerful, very impactful, very beautiful. But this is also, I want to read the divine masculine card. I always do this because shout out to Marcella Kroll, like her work is so amazing. But I'm like, every time I use this deck, I just want to read to you some of what the cards say, like literally, because like they're so poignant to me. The divine masculine is the embodiment of logic, direct action, and strength. In his most evolved aspect, he represents the builder, and I said world building, so I love that, the protector and the guardian. Drawing this card can symbolize that divine masculine energy is needed to balance your current situation. It can also represent father-brother healing and the healing of relationships with the divine masculine in your life. Symbol, the horned god. This is a pagan symbol for the masculine energies and the elements. He is the consort of the triple goddess. And then shift. And so this is talking about, like, for some of you, there might be some kind of like physical activity that's needed. Like when we're talking about divine feminine, divine masculine, we're talking about yin and yang. We're talking about the balance of energies here, essentially. And divine masculine is a lot about that, the physical aspect of things, the movement, with the logic. So this is like intentional movement. So some of you could be encouraged to start some kind of new energy regimen or some kind of new fitness routine that's going to be or you could have already started this. Congratulations. That's something that's going to have a very deep impact on your life. I feel like for some of you, like, you know how like those memes say like the last stage of your healing is telling people to fuck off. I feel like for some of you, there's something here where like if you were into some kind of fitness, it's going to be very healing for you in terms of moving through past traumatic experiences, especially because that's followed by the shift card. And you guessed it, I am going to read that card too because it just feels relevant. Miracles. Ooh. Okay. Miracles, divine intervention, the end of stagnation, and divine inspiration are here now. Drawing this card signifies an aha moment or sudden change in any situation that was stuck or blocked. A welcomed change or answer you have been seeking is here now. Meditate on this symbol when you are feeling stuck, unsure of which way to go, or having a block creatively. Symbol breakthrough. Dagaz is a Norse rune. It is the last rune of Futhark, which is the oldest form of runic alphabets, and literally means day. This rune is a symbol of fulfillment and achievement, symbolizing the rebirth of light in one's life. It is the rune of the awakening of the dawn and of the day rise. Okay, so some of you... Okay, let me just take a moment, because that was a lot. To have these kind of two like Viking symbols coming out at this time also just is kind of an indication that maybe some of you might want to be looking into like Icelandic traditions at this time. That's all I'm going to say about that. But I will say it's like the more aligned and determined action you take, the more things are going to be falling into place for you. And for some of you, that's already happening. You don't have to do too much. It's like already happening. So that was basically that. I do feel like pulling more cards, so that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Clarifying card for the collective, please. Thank you so much. Meditate. It's like, and affluence. Some of you could be working at this time on like affirmations or like like determining what you want to see in your life. You could be creating a new like vision board or a new plan or something, but it's going to be really important to actually see like what that is, what affluence looks like for you, because you have so much like manifesting energy, capability, and power at this time, that how you decide to implement that is going to be really important. But also, some of you are very encouraged at this time to be more in stillness, to focus more on meditation, to be more present with your actions and do those aligned actions, because the more that you can be still, it's literally just like that, be still and know God energy. It's like the stillness is going to increase your personal magnetism and power. Not that you need it, because you're very magnetic at this time. Like, what did I say? Like, you're literally lucky. And I said that because I'm a psychic. And I'm full of power. What can I say? It's true. Some of you could be receiving, it's like with that energy too, it's like there could be a light that's turned on. It's like some of you could be starting to recognize there could be things that appear. It's like there's no more illusions in your life. And this feels very, very, very minute and very macro at the same time. This is very much like the release of the files and like you seeing things in your personal life. It's like a lot of things are coming to light at this time, and it's giving you a new life, and you might have a new lease on life. It's like it's important to like what you do with that energy. It's very protected, it's very beautiful, but you need to like keep moving forward and keep that energy of intentional aligned action. And then like who can stop you? What can stop you? Nothing and no one. All right, we're gonna get into some more tarot cards here. Okay. Please give me a message for people who need to hear it at this time. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands followed by the Justice card. I feel like for some of you, there could be a Libra that could be reaching out to you soon. This, or you could have something connected to like the Justice Department or like the law or something. But this is also giving me the bigger energy of like of like the scales are being balanced in your favor at this time. You could be receiving news of like winning some kind of, I heard winning the lottery, but winning some kind of, Page of Pentacles, congratulations. For some of you, you could be winning some kind of spiritual battle, because the Eight of Cups is here showing you moving on from what was holding you back. Also, happy Passover. This is literally Moses going off into the desert, as it were. But this is an energy of you finally like leveling up emotionally from all the stuff that wanted to hold you back. Okay, this message was not done. The Nine of Wands is following the Page of Pentacles. And so it's like you've come down a very long road and had a very hard journey, and now you have a new opportunity at a beginning. It's like you tell the story physically, like you show up in ways that it's very uniquely meaningful, but it's your job to be a teacher at this time. You have to teach about what you've gone through, and it's like Sankofa. It's like you're only looking back to like help others see the way, kind of. Okay, Eight of Wands. Why has the Eight of Wands come out 3 or 4 times now? Let's just read the card for funsies. By the way, if you want a personal reading with me, you can book on my site, which is linked pretty much everywhere, but it is roseandclove.wordpress.com. And that's that. Where are the wands? Okay, Eight of Wands. You fly across the desert fast as hell, and looking to the horizon, the wands speeding along the sky above you. It's time to stop sitting around. You've got to take action and go, go, go. Rev the engine and stop wasting time, because you've got things to do, people to see, and places to go. My guys are like, your reading is done. I'm like, but I'm so comfortable. I really am. Anyway, money is moving towards you and blessings are moving towards you. Don't doubt it. Believe it. Embody it. Watch your prayers come true. Watch your dreams come true. But make sure make sure that you're following advice. Yeah, take action before it makes sense. And watch the world shift. That's all I have for you today. I'm just gonna shuffle my cards before I put them back. You know, in like therapy, they call it like an armchair confession. Like people who have trauma, like they put their hand on the door, and right when they're about to leave, they drop like the biggest piece of like information. That's what my like guides do. I'm just like, every time I'm like, okay, the reading's done, then hella messages come through. So I know some of you are probably just like shy with asking your questions, which is very endearing to me. You might be just like private people. I did not even know that many cards came out. That's freaking wild. Okay. So first we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Tower. Okay, so this is very important. For some of you, it's like you've worked so hard, you've built something. Thank you so much for the likes. Welcome in. You've worked very hard, you've built something, you've like crafted this idea of how things are supposed to be in your head, like you've been building this thing, you've been watering it, you've been nurturing it, and then it's all going to come crumbling down, or so it appears. And that could be a very, like, I want to just like hold space for the fact that that could be a very like overwhelming feeling or scenario, but like remember that this is fertile ground. Like whatever is coming down that you're like, oh my god, I built this thing, it's not working, it's clearing the way for the new and what's supposed to actually be there to happen. And it's also like when you're building something for the first time or something new, the mistakes you make along the way are never mistakes. Like they're always lessons. You're always learning. So like what it is what you make of it is what I'm hearing. So take that to heart. Oh, my homie is inviting me to host. I want to, but I only have like 10 minutes. Next time, bruv. Peace and love and blessings. Speaking of love, we have the Lovers here. Okay, cool. Okay, this is freaking hot. So it's like whatever you were building is coming down because there's this like pure love energy that's coming through that like is what is meant to be instead. For some of you, the idea that you had of like your work or your love or whatever, it was not like a solid foundation, but this is. And it's like the gifts that are coming to you, and especially this like actual commitment, actual long-term dedication, it's like divine intervention. It's like justice for you to actually embody joy. And whoever you've had to cut off along the way, like that's who's watching you in jealousy, because they see your glow up and like they realize like, oh, like this person could have been my happily ever after, but like they could get fucked, honestly. Because your new connections are like all encompassingly good. And remember what I said at the beginning of this reading, you have soulmate energy with you. That is not just in terms of a romantic partner, that is in terms of the energy you're meant to embody. So pay attention to what collapses around you at this time, as it were. You know what? And shout out to Blood Moon Prayers, because I actually remember Nicole posting yesterday so much about how like this Libra full moon. Oh, this is a Libra full moon. That's also why justice kept coming out. Because it's like whatever was like toxic is not going to withstand today's full moon. How about that? Yeah, some of you could have baby energy around you, spirit baby energy, heavily, strongly. So just keep that in mind. Yep. It's like for some of you, you took like your struggles and your like pain and you held it in for a long time, and it was like a secret, but that's over. So congratulations. You're past that. So take action before it makes sense. I love this. I need to stop reading because I have to go. It's time for me to get my kid from school. But I love this. So catch me out here again whenever I can be. Yeah. Anyways, XOXO, lots of love. Book with me at the links that are there, or send a donation or tip for a live reading, or because you love me. Love you. Bye. Happy April Fool's Day.